Good afternoon. Welcome to Heart Check. Let's put your hand where your heart is and just take a deep breath. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. This has been a very heavy week for me, in good ways. But just some really intense things are going on. I applied for my first ever grant this week. And the grant will help fund this ministry. And I am so excited about that opportunity and what it means for it to have a good chunk of funding for this ministry. And so I'm praying that it gets approved and that we get the money. The other heavy thing that I did this week was that my husband and I have been engaging in couples therapy work for a little over a year, right after the beginning of the pandemic. I think we started working with her in April last year. And her name is Helen. And our therapist's name is Helen. And we said goodbye to her this week. She has moved on to a different part of the clinic. And so she's not seeing clients anymore. And we're going to continue with one of her colleagues, which we're excited about. But it was really hard to say goodbye to Helen. I should say here that I have a very strong marriage. My marriage is not in trouble. My relationship is very solid. But we engage in therapy work, couples therapy work, to help us with some challenges of being in an interracial, intercultural, interethnic relationship. And so Helen has been deeply helpful in helping us learn about each other and how to better communicate and better interact and just better connect with each other. And so saying goodbye to her was very, very, very difficult because she has meant so much for us in our lives. One of the biggest things that Helen taught us, one of the most valuable, most useful things that we have learned from Helen is the art, and I really believe it is an art and skill of slowing down. That when things get tense or anxious, to just take a step back, to literally slow our speech and our movement, to breathe deep, and slow it down. This has been a helpful resource, not only for my relationship with my husband, but also my relationship with myself. When I'm triggered or when I feel something is just not right or something feels off, I can slow down. And just take a minute, because not everything has to happen right now. We don't have to recover from trauma in the moment. We do not have to move on from hard things quickly, but rather to slow down, to check in with our bodies, even to just Give a good squeeze to our shoulders. Maybe a little bit of head massage, brow tapping, shoulder tapping. Can all be a part of that slowing down. You don't have to do everything at once. Slow it down. And I promise you, you'll start to notice things you didn't notice before, hear things you didn't hear before. Friends, thank you for joining me today. I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you find peace and hope and healing in this. Please subscribe to this channel for more of this type of connecting, soul filling, spirit filling resource. And you can also like me on Instagram. You can follow me. You can also like me. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. And you can go to patreon.com/RebeccaStevensWalter to join this ministry as a financial sponsor. There's a link for that in the description. Thank you for joining me today. It means a lot to have you with me on this journey, and I'm honored to be on your journey. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Go in peace. Keep the hope. Bye, friends.